What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the company AMD. The stock ticker is the same. It's going to be releasing Q1 earnings this coming Tuesday on April 28th, so definitely pay attention to that. Let's move on to the weekly chart, and we can see that the company is above its 50-day moving average, and also is actually trending closer to new high territory as well. Take a deeper dive, and we can see that the company is forming a cup with handle base pattern for all my guys who are into technical analysis. But let's see if we can go ahead and break above that handle and also its old resistance level and just go ahead and stay above those new highs. If it does break out, make sure to see that it does so on high volume or higher than average. Okay, so some company news. Recently, the company expanded its portfolio with its new second generation EPYC processors, and the company is working with Microsoft, Azure, Nutanix, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud in helping them develop their cloud service business as well. Moving on to the financial statements, we can see that the average revenue growth for the past 3 years is roughly 16.3%. Net income, the company hasn't been doing well there, but the operating margin, the company is averaging within the past 12 months, 9.3%. Return on assets for the trailing 12 months, 6.4%. Return on equity for the past trailing 12 months, 16.6%. And net margin for the past 12 months is 5%. Debt to equity, 0.24%. Take a look at the income statement. So I highlighted in 2015, Lisa Su becomes CEO. I'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later on. But the reason for that, she helped transform the company. Let's look at the gross margin. And you can see that from 2015, it has been increasing. The same thing with its operating margin as well. So the company actually had a net income profitability of $341 million back in 2019, and like I said, Lisa Su has been a big factor in that. So you can go ahead and see how cost of goods sold breaks down compared to revenue, as well as SG&A, which has been decreasing. Definitely something very good. Except last year. Last year it went up. And R&D has been consistent, which is good as well. Taking a look at the balance sheet now, we'll first start with the quick ratio, which is 1.43, current ratio close to 2, interest coverage ratio close to 5. We already talked about debt to equity. Now, if you kind of look at the breakdown, you'll see that cash equivalents, and short term, plus trade and other receivables, and the current assets, they cover total liabilities. And this is something that I look for when just taking a look at companies. Can these short-term, cash equivalents, can they take care of total liabilities? If they can do that, that's definitely a green check mark for me, and something, like I said, I definitely look forward to as well. Moving on to the cash flow statement, we can see that CapEx was $220 million, and the company had a repayment of debt of $470 million, and proceeds from exercised warrants equated to $450 million. Cash flow, $208 million. So the company became cash flow positive in 2019. Now let's take a look at management. And the first person we're going to start off with is Lisa Su. So I'm going to put some respect on it and say Dr. Lisa Su. So she was announced CEO and president back in 2014. That's when she took over the helm. Prior to that, she was actually the COO of AMD's Business Sales Global Operations Unit. And prior to joining AMD in 2012, she actually worked with Freescale Semiconductor, and she was their senior vice president and general manager for the company as well. Before joining them in 2007, she worked with IBM for 13 years. So she's definitely been in the semiconductor technology industry for quite some time. She has a lot of experience, and she's proving that her experience is paying off and is working for her and the company AMD as well. So moving on to the CTO, Mark Papermaster. Just taking a little about what he's been doing. He's helped with the Zen high performance CPU with AMD. He has more than 35 years of engineering experience, and he's been with the company since 2011. He also worked with Apple and as a senior vice president of devices hardware engineering. He was responsible for the iPod and iPhone hardware development. So it just goes to show you a little bit about his background as well. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the senior vice president and general manager, Forrest Norrid. And what his job is in the company is to manage all aspects of strategy and business management, kind of just trying to get AMD to the forefront in leading the industry. He has more than 25 years of technology industry experience across a number of engineering and business management roles at the chip and system level. So that's just a little bit about him. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah, that's it for Roku today. So as always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. It definitely helps with, like I said, creating content. And also it helps with growing the channel. That's it for me today, guys. Be on the lookout for my next video. See you guys soon.